So let's start with taking a quick look at my last game, as always, and see what we can learn from my mistakes. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I think I played like knight b5 and I really didn't need to, but so we got a London system versus Indian setup. This changed already because d5 is not usually what I encounter. It's usually d6, and then I go c4. It'll say it's book or best move here, I think. If we wait for the computer, you guys might not be able to see it, but yeah, so this is a book move, and basically the idea is that their knight's coming out somewhere, rook's coming over to e8, and they're getting ready to push e4. I know how to deal with that, but I haven't really encountered d5 as much, so that's kind of not a novelty, but it's just, I was a little bit thrown off. So here it looks like bishop e2 is the right setup, and let's actually just take a look here. Bishop e2, c5, and then c3. That looks pretty, so that's pretty standard, and then I'm assuming knight d2. Anyways, the game went on like this. Lots of mistakes here. I had a free pawn I could have taken. Maybe there's some caveats to that, but it's pretty strong because we're also threatening to take on c7 and fork. I missed that, so that's kind of silly. The rest of the game is still okay, though. Here, yeah, we talked about this in my last video. It's not an easy move for me to find, like, you know, this is a nice looking pawn structure and it's blocking that dark square bishop. I wouldn't necessarily think to, you know, go e4 and hit the queen just because I feel like I'm going to lose something, because I don't know, this d4 pawn then is weak, but obviously the queen has to move and it can't take here, or I take with a knight. So I needed to find e4. That would have been better, but not the end of the world here. Still continue to play somewhat aggressively. I like this move here. And then basically my opponent lost a piece. I defended pretty well, which was not easy or enjoyable. And yeah, I think the rest of this game was okay. They ended up trapping their own knight. I was a little bit worried about that, actually, but they trapped their own knight. So we were then, yeah, like a full piece up here. So we got 15-minute, 10-second increment. I got the time to talk, to think, to calculate, to have some, even got my stupid vape thing somewhere. My wife, I have to, like, she hides it from me because I told her we go out with our friends, with the boys, and we're all trying to, like, not smoke, and then we, like, go buy a pack of cigarettes or something because we're all together, and then we, like, throw out the whole pack because no one wants to hold on to it, or it's like a vape thing. So now my wife, I just give it to her to hide it, but she forgot to hide it tonight. So not necessarily on my way to 2000, but I do play viewers. I haven't gotten, like, I've been a little bit more focused on YouTube, on this, you know, YouTube, and because the YouTube series I have is just this journey to 2000. But I do playing Blitz, playing viewers in Blitz nights. I haven't done one in a while, but hey, you know what? If you're interested, then, so I know that the correct move here is takes, but I just don't like when they snap the knight up first. So I'm gonna start with e7, bishop e7, and then we take. Anyways, yeah. I can set up a blitz knight. I also had, like, I took a break. I had a bit more of a following on Twitch that were, like, active on my Discord server and everything. And those blitz knights were getting pretty cool, but then I took a break and no, donating rapid. No, I can't do that. Queen GD with a6. Oh, good idea. Yeah, it's a line. It's theory. I learned this from my chess coach. You play a6 first, and then you take, and this comes with tempo. And then their bishop sucks, and your bishop is better, and it's fianchettoed. And then I can play this all, like, without even thinking, which is kind of what I like about this line. Why are we getting, though, like, come on, like, we're playing a 1549. I don't like playing more than 100 elo points lower. You lose a lot of rating. And then here it's c5 regardless. I think you can just pretty much play c5 right away. I don't even have to castle. So yeah, we can do that right away. And I'm going to take here. If they grab my queen, you take back with the rook. Gets a little bit messy. Probably should have castled first. But we're getting to the point now where we're getting out of theory and I'm gonna not know exactly what the right move is. I might have misplayed some of this. Yeah, but I'm not. The thing when I'm streaming, I'm not like, you know, when you go play a classic chess game, like over the board, like in a tournament or something, especially if it's one of those like 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, plus 45 seconds after whatever move, you're sitting there like this, like you're fucking calculating. And sometimes you actually calculate poorly. But like, I feel like when I'm streaming, sometimes it's just, I'm not concentrated, but because I have the time, with like the 15 minutes, it's okay. I can take a little bit of time to chit chat and then like, okay, now I need to really think and calculate. Okay, so let's just calculate. Speaking of that, takes, if queen takes, rook takes, the knight does have a discovered attack. Wait a second, takes. If they find this would be crazy, but knight takes, knight takes. No, that just blunders. What are we talking about? Knight takes, if knight takes, take back. Yeah, okay, this works. Otherwise, I should not have played c5. And then if queen takes, we take back with the rook. And they might be thinking, like, okay, I'll just snap off the knight here to distract my bishop, so I'm no longer covering the knight, but I'll just take back with the pawn. And if we trade the queens off, I'm really not too worried about having that ugly pawn structure in like an open G file. I could be wrong here, but see, look at my calculating. I'm lazy. It's just like, I could be wrong, but I need to be more sure if I'm going to take the time here. So let's take stock of what's going on. This knight's kind of stationary, can't move for the moment. Bishop's staring at granite. This is good to do, at least for myself, I've found. This queen is, queens are staring down, but I'm happy to take back with the rook and activate my rook. I don't think there's any tactics that work here in terms of like the discovered attack, because this actually is defended. I can just take back. All right. Taking here though, and then if they take back with a knight, I'm pretty happy to see that, I'll be honest. Now there's obviously, this bishop just came alive, so can I do anything about that? If here, that blunders my knight. This I don't think is a good move. Knight takes. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Leaves me kind of more passive, I think, whereas if I take the bishop here, they take with the pawn, cool, it's doubled pawns. And if they take with the knight, well, then they're moving backwards with their knight. So that looks okay to me. I'm gonna, unless I see a better move here, which I don't. Or I could just simply castle. But if I go here, I could take, takes, castle was my idea, but then it does. Yeah, let's just do knight takes. And then I'll castle, depending on what they play. Where are we at the road to 2000? Well, I just won I just lost 3 games in a row because I was being stupid and playing 10-minute rapid, and I just got tilted and I was like, okay, I need to play faster, and then I just literally blew 2 games in a row. So then I made the decision to be reasonable and go back to 15-minute, 10-second increment. Here we are, and we are doing pretty good. This, I'm pretty sure black is maybe not winning, but doing just fine. Yeah, I blundered it. Yeah. I moved too quickly, and it was a London system, and I was just being stupid playing too quickly, and then I just didn't defend the bishop when the bishop comes to d6. Anyways, what I was going to say is that one thing I notice when I'm winning a lot of games is that my emphasis very often is on tempo. What can I do to improve my pieces and gain tempo on my opponent? Always just slowly getting your pieces in better positions, slowly trying to invade your opponent's side of the board and not making trades. So not trading unless it benefits you. So that's what I'm thinking about right now, is I only want to make moves that are going to improve my position and make me more aggressive. You know, like I like taking and owning the open files. I don't like when you give your opponent activity. You shouldn't. So here, yeah, I'll publish castle. Castle, this is not possible, thankfully. And then eventually I'll get rid of this bishop and see what the hell he wants to do. So let's see. Castles. Castles. I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty good. This is just, let's just castle. And if the queen takes, we'll take with the... take with the F rook. And then if not, what I like to do sometimes, but the computer usually doesn't approve of it, sometimes you can just go here, trade off the bishops, and then you can hit the queen with tempo and take the D file. So I might actually, yeah, you know what, now that they played that, I'm gonna do that right away, I think. Let me just double check here. I wish that I could make some sneaky queen bishop battery, but here, takes. Looks okay. Push. I'll also go here, right? Go to knight e4. Takes, and then we have the D file open to hit the queen with tempo. Is that better? A knight here would be lovely. In fact, bishop here. Does that work? No, it's not really worth it. If here, bishop back, we'll just take. Here, bishop there. That would be better, right? So here, there. Back. I don't like this bishop being on that diagonal, so. What's up, everyone? I see there's some new viewers. Oh, my current elo, you guys should be able to see it there. It's kind of tiny, but I'm at 1718, and I've been stuck here for quite a while. No, not interested in the free rating. Okay, I don't want the bishop coming to this diagonal. I especially don't want it sitting on g3. I would love to just force a trade, but the thing is, yeah, no, I think actually knight d5 is the move because it doesn't allow them to go back or I take, but the knight takes. Still should be okay though. This I was thinking at, but then I just don't like that move right there. And then like, where's my knight going? Just kind of looks stupid. So otherwise, yes, I was thinking about going bishop d5, bishop c4. But this is a sweet, no, that's dumb. That would only be to like pin the knight, but the knight can just move before I do that. This is a sweet diagonal. This bishop is a monster, so I should take stock of that. Could also go here, but that's dumb. Takes, bishop takes, kind of, and then knight takes. I'm going here. Knight d5. Ask the bishop what he wants to do, because now takes, and then I can kind of line the rooks up with the queen. Now it's just like gonna be, I think, taking control of the D and the C files. Knight here. Didn't see that. Shit. If knight there, maybe just rook over, and then if takes, take back with the queen. Blech. Yeah, I think I might have messed that up a little bit. I always need to calculate ahead, man. Let's try to do, here's the challenge. Here's what I'm gonna try to do. Oh, ooh. Let's contest the open C file now. I think we have to do that. Where's that knight going? It's a good square, no doubt, but I want to stop knight c5, and then yes, I do want to bring the rook over. Rook c8. And this, I could go back. That should actually be okay. Rook c8. because we can't stop that knight from coming in anyways. So if knight a5, we'll drop the bishop back. If he trades, that's pretty good for me. I'll just be taking control of the c file. And if not, my other plan is eventually going knight b6 and then knight c4. That is a sweet outpost there. Queen b4 looks kind of nice, just like a cozy square. But not right away. Here we go, just some calm chess hanging out, calculating. See, look, we calculated that because we had the time to. Ooh, shit. What if takes? Queen has to take and then rook over first. Should we do that? That looks better because here, and then knight c6. Takes, here. Takes, there. Could go here anyways, but takes, nah. That doesn't work. Takes, if he finds that, I'd be pretty surprised, because then I literally have to take with the bishop. Or I could just go here and let him take as well. Then here. We might be overthinking a little bit here. Takes. Yeah, I don't like that because then the queen is kind of getting in here and then he can back up. I don't like that. Just go back and then knight c6 takes, knight takes, queen here. That loses my queen. So what if we just go here and let him take? I really like that bishop though, man. That was a good, my opponent played this well. Ooh la la, my microphone's really loud. Here. I actually, like, calculate better in my head, it seems like sometimes. All the arrows and shit. It used to be easier, but now... I think it's actually getting harder with all the arrows and stuff. So here, bishop takes, knight takes, and then I was looking at queen b7. It guards this, but that's... It was a good find by my opponent. I need to get rid of those knights somehow. I feel like knight b6, but then they can just go b2. Sorry, b3. Definitely want the rook to get over it now, because it's going to put some pressure on that queen. Kind of discouraged from him moving that knight. But, like, yeah, this is looking like a good move. Here, takes. Here. You could go there, I don't know, but I'm kind of putting pressure. Okay, so here, takes. All right. What about this now, to guard? Here, takes. And we need to double up. If here, there, we take. Am I missing anything? What is that? What is the point of this move? I don't really get it, other than just getting off of that potential. I don't know what the point of that move was. I feel like it might have been a slight inaccuracy, actually. Also, I could go here, but something to be said for that. Here, what if they go there anyways? Takes. Looking like a pretty appealing move, though. Forces the queen trade. So let's calculate that. Queen b4 takes, knight takes b4. If they take, we'll just take. There's a knight here, so it's guarding. So knight to c6 isn't working anymore. If here, there. Unless I'm missing something. It's looking pretty juicy. I think it's better. I think it's better than what I had planned. And, you know, like, I'm kind of going forwards with my pieces, right? Like, I'm slowly, just like my opponent is doing, he's migrating his pieces over to my side of the board. I need to do the same. I'm too passive right now. I need to get my pieces going towards my opponent's side of the board, and just also, like, good activity. So this forces a queen trade as far as I'm concerned. So if he goes here, I'll just take and double the pawns. He has to protect this knight. So this just loses, well, doesn't lose, but I'll just take the queen. And if knight takes, that would be a free bishop. So either way, this should result in more activity for me, or my opponent will lose some pawns maybe if they decline the queen trade. Is what I'm hoping for. Rook takes c1. Rook takes c1. Knight c6. Rook takes c6. Rook takes c1. Sorry, oh. Rook takes c1. Like here. Rook takes c1. Knight c6. Knight c6 loses, I think, on the spot. Unless I'm not seeing this right. After white played knight a5. Oh, yeah, here. Takes. Knight c6. Takes check here. And then if they grab, we grab and grab. That might have been better, yeah. I mean, I was really wanting to play that move. For some reason, you're afraid of knight c6. Yeah. Well, I was afraid because I saw that knight c6, but then after this came with check. I guess I didn't calculate far enough. See? There you go. If I'm losing games for this time control, it's because I'm not calculating far enough. Here, takes. They could throw this in first. But then, like, there's a lot of different options here. We can just take. Queen takes, or takes, and then if knight c6, like, yeah, takes, king over, and if they grab the rook, then I take their rook with check, and then I would be winning. Yeah, shit, that was probably better. We just go rook takes c6. Yeah, here. Let's see. Here. Takes. Hold on, we'll look at it. We'll look at it after the game. I need to be less lazy with my calculating though. We do have sufficient control of the light squares and of the d5 and c6 square. And I mean, yeah, so we calculated this, but then what? We don't want to take, because if they take back here, then can. So if we go knight d3 first, they got to protect that pawn, so they're giving up the... Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't know. And I do have some escape squares, but let's just say here, and then if takes. That also has to be good. I'm not going to take too much time thinking about this one. It seems pretty obvious. I don't think I'm blundering anything here. It's putting... I mean, it's forking rook in the pawn, and it's going to force my opponent to defend, which is always good. And he just can't, like, defend this way. If he goes here, I can definitely think about going bishop. Okay, interesting. This should just be better for me, though, no? Those knights that knight on the edge of the board, man. It's not looking good. And it's controlled by my bishop. My bishop now is a monster because thanks to the rook also being on the c file. I think my opponent went wrong there somewhere. But now I have to convert this. You have to show some endgame magic to win. Queen, GD, QGD positions. QGD. What is QGD? Also, we could like... No, that doesn't work. So now we just attack and go after pawns, and then it usually goes pretty well. Here, there. Activate the bishop soon here. Create some loot for my king, even though I don't really need to right now, because I'm controlling the only open file. There is back rank checkmates though, so like if I could tempt my opponent somehow, I can go. Because if they go over here, I can do whatever I want. They can never take, or there's checkmate. They have to defend, or they could push. It'd probably be one of the better moves, actually. Maybe. Takes. Probably not, actually. Oh, Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like playing Queen's Gambit declined. I don't like playing against d4 because I play Scandinavian, so I prefer e4. Usually because it doesn't result in endgames, it's more aggressive, but I think I'm better with the London system positions. We're a little bit up on time, so that's cool, but again, so long as the bishop is on this diagonal, this knight is, well, this knight is trapped. It's actually pretty funny. There's something to be said for keeping my rook here, because unfortunately I can't go after this knight other than like this way, but this knight is trapped. So like, I don't know, the only move I'm seeing here is either rook a1, and then what do I do there? Rook a1, do I have any like crazy moves? I was thinking about here, and then there. And here, and then that would be my... I don't know, it might actually work. If rook a1 does this work, it's not like they can pin me. They can't, they can't, yeah, no, they wouldn't be able to go like knight e2. And next move, no, what am I talking about? Because they can take with a knight. Okay, so, time to have a think. I could also kick this knight out. And where's he going? If I kick the knight out, go here, right? If I kick the knight out, knight's going. Could go here over to f5. I don't really care though, because then I can go rook c2. You could push, but then basically just go after. I don't want to. I could force a trade, but that looks not great. Here? Yeah, but then... here? And here, but still, no, the damn knight is guarding everything. Jeez. Here. Yeah, that doesn't work, so this takes... I'm in trouble there, so that does not work. But I can kick the knight out. I feel like I should probably do that, right? Go here as well. Where's the damn wind? Here. Let's just do it and see what happens. I think this has to be the best move. The knight is on a very great square. We're going to get him off that square. We're just going to, yeah, make one of his pieces worse. If he goes back to f3, I'll probably just reinforce, and then I can start moving my king in. Actually, that would be really nice, because I just like am completely dominating the position right now. His rook has to stay here or I take. And then I can eventually think about going like rook c2 and attacking the second rank. If he ever pushes his pawn, well, he'd have to push there, but I was going to say if he's not careful, this bishop is still attacking, so we could do something like that. I don't know him really well. John Bartholomew, I have the it's actually one of the only courses I have on Chessable. Shit, what am I doing? Let's just encourage him to play that. It might have been a dumb move. Yeah, but I don't know him much beyond that. And the reason for playing the Scandinavian is because, yeah, this is probably stupid, is because when you play a Scandinavian, you are playing a Scandinavian. There are only so many ways that you can play against a Scandinavian. And so any of the, like, this knight, by the way, I think I'm actually winning, because this knight, yeah, but if I go here, if you play against a Scandinavian, you know, you're only playing Scandinavian, pretty much. There's only so many variations. If you play e5, your opponent can hit you with any damn preparation. So that's why. Okay, but let's just... This knight is completely stuck and dominated, but if I go here, he does have a little bit of an escape route, but that would give up the knight, so he'd have to move this knight over again somewhere. But it's looking pretty good for me here, I think. I'm not blundering anything here. I'm also threatening to potentially take if I wanted to. I don't think I... And if the rook comes over here to defend, then that is a pawn for me, because he can't go back here to threaten mate. I can take with a knight. Oh, that is a good move. But we could just play this, right? Got to be that. If they chip away, then we'll... Don't really think I want to go back with the bishop, because this bishop wants to stay back and babysit the knight. Here. Takes. Check. That's a back rank checkmate. Ooh, okay. I think that the move... Wait, what am I talking about? No, it just gives up a piece. Takes, mate. Takes. Am I blundering something? Let's just double check our math here. Rook takes, mate. I didn't calculate beyond that because I'm just seeing a free piece. They can't take the knight. And then I can play e4, and this knight is never coming out of there, and this knight is never coming out of there. Well, actually, he might be able to get out this way, but if I could get my bishop, oh my god, if I could get like e4 and then bishop d5 and just like trap the knight, that would be cool. But this is already enough to win because we just got a free piece. Why are you going after e5 players? I'm not going after them. I was an e5 player myself. And one time I was playing a rapid chess over the board tournament in Paris, where I was living at the time. And I went up against, I was doing pretty well, and then I went up against a much stronger opponent that was like in his heyday, like 2000-ish over the board. That is not the same as 2000, like chess.com, you know? And I fell into preparation. I played the first like 8 moves perfectly. I was like, oh, I know this opening, no problem. And then he like threw this crazy move out. And then after the game finished, he's like, yeah, I have to admit, like, you fell like right into my preparation. And I was just like, you know what? So that was kind of the day I decided to change that. Oh, what am I doing? I just force the trade here. Probably easier, right? If I can't win with knight bishop versus knight, then I'll just give up. I mean, yeah, e5's like good. You just gotta, it's up to each his own. You just definitely gotta know your, you gotta keep up with all of your openings, a bare minimum, you know? Oh, they resigned. Damn, 96.8% accuracy. I had 0 blunders, 0 misses, 0 mistakes, 2 inaccuracies. Not too bad, I will say. Looks like it was better. So yeah, here I think the computer wants oh, it wants, yeah, so you take right away, and then sometimes they play that, and then what is it, b5? But I never play this line. I always do this because it always goes into the same line that I know and like. Takes, and then I know that this is good for black. So looks like I played this pretty well here. Takes wasn't necessarily the best. I could have also just, yeah, reinforced the knight with rook c8. I should have known that. But anyways, why is this so good, huh? Knight a5. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. All right, what else? The knights got tricky. So okay, here was a critical moment because yeah, my line's okay. You know what, like computers, fuck computers, sometimes you just gotta, it's not like you're gonna just play the best move every single game according to the computer, because if you play a lot of like theoretical lines, even then I don't think it says that it's like the best move. Anyways, so we were debating, right, takes and then knight c6 right away, but yeah, this like just loses on the spot, right? Because, oh yeah, duh. How did I miss that? That's silly. I am a little bit tired. I didn't sleep a lot last night, so I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on, but my chess is not at my best right now. Queen b4 is good, but queen f6 was best, huh? Would not have thought to play that. Okay. Taking seemed weird. He just gave me the C file. Okay. Alright. We spotted that tactic, luckily. That would have just been so stupid if I had missed that. Alright.